Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sir Vance. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, click notification bell, and share this video to someone who might need it, because guys, in this video we're going to be making this gorgeous pearl and gold beaded bag. Guys, pearls are trending right now and you need this bag, so make sure you stick around, don't skip any part of the video. And yeah, if you don't understand anything, please make sure you ask me down in the comment section, and let's get into the materials. So I am using 14mm pearls. Those are 6mm gold beads and a 0.8 fishing line. So I've already cut my fishing line, and this is what we are going to do. You're going to put one gold, one pearl, one gold, one pearl, one gold, one pearl. So basically you need 4 pearls, 4 gold. So that is my fourth gold, sorry, and my fourth pearl. As you can see, this is how your first string is supposed to look like. Then you are going to cross with the fourth pearl to make a circle of 4 like this, with mini golds in between. Guys, this is a very easy tutorial, so please watch. And on each of the fishing lines you're going to pick up one gold bead on each side, one pearl bead on each side, one gold bead on each side of the fishing line as well, one pearl bead, and you are going to cross. I'm going to repeat it again. So when you cross, make sure you pull right down, and you have another circle of 4 beads. You're going to repeat with one pearl on your left fishing line, one gold on your left, one gold on your right, one pearl on your left, one pearl on your right. Then you are going to cross with a pearl bead. So this is how your work is supposed to be looking like right now. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see how it looks. Look how pretty that's looking already. So I'm supposed to do this for a total of 12 of those. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 right now. We're supposed to make the 12th one, and the 12th one is going to be the turning. So you're going to pick up on your right fishing line one gold bead, one pearl, one gold bead again, one pearl on that same fishing line, one gold bead again. Guys, as you can see, one gold bead right there. Then you're going to pick up one pearl still on that fishing line. The fishing line on your left, as I'm showing, you're going to pick up one gold there. Then we are just going to pick up one pearl to cross, which is going to give us 12 of the circles. Then it's going to help us to turn to work our second row. So that's 2, 3, there are 12 of them. These are 12 circles of 4, and with the fishing line on my right, which is the fishing line facing upward, I'm going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, one gold bead, one pearl bead, one gold bead, and you're going to see me pull it down so that you can see. And on the other fishing line, you're just going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, then you are going to cross, and that is going to turn. Guys, if I'm sounding confusing, just watch the tutorial very keenly. You're going to understand what I am doing. So this is what we have. Then with the fishing line, which is on my right hand right now, I'm going to pick up one gold bead before inserting my fishing line into the next pearl bead from the previous row. So we are on row number 2 right now, and I'm going to insert another gold bead please, on that same fishing line. Then on the other fishing line, we're going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, then we are going to pick up one gold bead again, then we are going to cross with one pearl bead. So I'm going to repeat the process again so that you guys can see. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Guys, make sure you pull as tight as you can, let your bag not come out weak. So you're going to pick up one gold bead, insert your fishing line into the next pearl bead from the previous row, pick up one gold bead. This is on the fishing line which moves. Then on the other fishing line, you're going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, one gold bead again, then one pearl bead, then you are going to cross. So this is how your work is supposed to start looking like, as you can see. So you're going to do the same process. You're going to pick up one gold bead on the fishing line on the left, then insert it into the next pearl bead from the previous row, like so. Then I'm going to pick up a gold bead after that. So you can just say that gold bead is like securing that pearl bead in place. Then on the other fishing line, I'm going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, one gold bead, then one pearl bead, and we are going to cross with that pearl. So you're going to continue doing this until we get to the end of our row, and I'm going to show you guys what to do next. So here we are at the end of row number 2. So I just flip my work. I like using the fishing line that is moving in the previous bead to be on my right. So I just picked up one gold bead and inserted the fishing line into the last pearl. Picked up one gold bead again, then slid it down, and on that same fishing line I'm just going to pick up one pearl bead, one gold bead, one pearl bead again. Then on the other fishing line, I'm going to pick up one gold bead. As you can see, I'm trying to link it up to see which bead is missing. So just try to form your circle of 4 before you actually start crossing it, so you can see how it looks. So I've just crossed. This is how we complete row number 2. Then on the fishing line that is facing upward, I'm going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, one gold bead again, then one pearl bead, and I am going to cross. That pearl bead, that gold bead was supposed to be on the other side. As you can see, we have 3 pearls. We need the 4th pearl. Then we're going to pick up one gold bead and we are going to cross. Yeah, and that is row number 3 that we just begun. I'm going to insert a gold bead into the fishing line on your right. Then you're going to insert another gold bead, one pearl bead on the other fishing line, one gold bead, one pearl bead. Yeah, so I've just inserted a gold bead on the other fishing line. So, and my fishing line was short, so I just decided to tie everything off. So as you can see, I just created a knot right there. You can create the knot before or after the gold bead, it all depends on you. So I just created a knot right there. Tying it 2 times is fine. Just make sure you tie it very firm, very firm. So I've tied it 2 times like so. Then I'm just going to tuck in my fishing line. I'm just going to let you guys watch, but I have a separate tutorial on my channel on how to tuck in your fishing line so that your work will also be firm. So if you want to watch that tutorial, I'm going to link it down in the description box. So I'm just tucking in my fishing line in so many directions, and I never tuck it on a straight line. Just make sure that you don't tuck it on a straight line. So yeah, guys, please don't skip any part of this video because I'm going to be showing you guys some cheats and tricks that you can do with your beaded bags. So I'm just cutting another long fishing line because I like working with long fishing lines, and I'm just going to insert that fishing line right there into the previous pearl bead, the pearl bead that we ended with. And on the fishing line on my right hand, I am going to pick up one gold bead like so, and I'm going to insert it into the next pearl bead. Guys, if you notice where the fishing line has just come out of, I forgot to put a gold bead there, so I just decided to show you guys how you could cheat basically instead of going back. If you feel like unraveling your work, that's fine, but sometimes we don't want to do that. Not everyone wants to do that. So this is what you're going to do. So all I've done is to pick up one gold bead, and I'm going to wrap that gold bead around that part of the fishing line where the gold bead was supposed to be on the previous row. So I'm just going to, as you can see, my fishing line is just going under that empty fishing line right there, and I'm sort of creating a knot. If you can see, like so. And that is basically a fake attachment of a gold bead. And you can attach this gold bead at any time as well, because it's possible that you forget to pick up a gold bead when you're doing work like this. When it's time for you to move around to strengthen your work, like to make it firm, you can just add the gold bead at that time as well. So after I'm done pulling it like so, all I'm going to do is to insert my fishing line back into that new gold bead that I inserted right there. And it's a little bit hard because I've created a knot beside the hole, but all you have to do is to insert your fishing line into that gold bead, that new gold bead that you just put right there. So I've just inserted my fishing line into that gold bead. Then you are going to pick up the gold bead which is normally supposed to be there, then continue your work. That is basically it. So that is what I did. As you can see, that's still the spot we are working there. I just continued with the pattern that is on the left fishing line. I picked up one gold bead, one pearl, one gold bead, one pearl, picked up the normal gold bead on the right fishing line, then crossed with the last pearl. Now I just picked up one gold bead again. I'm going into the next pearl from the previous row. Then I'm just going to continue my work like there was no error or something forgotten there. So that's just one cheat or trick, because working with multiple beads you are bound to forget, okay, especially very tiny ones like this. If you are a perfectionist, then you want to unravel it, that's fine. But as you can see, there's literally no difference between what I have showed you and the original look. As you can see, I just crossed again, forgetting to put a gold bead. So guys, pay attention, okay? Pay attention to your work. Just continue with your pattern, and this is what you're going to have for your work. So for the length, we have 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the length. For the width, we have 6. 12 for the length, 6 for the width. And we are going to fold this in a way that since the length is 12, we are going to have a bottom of 2 and sides of 5, 5 each. As you can see, I am just trying to make sure that the bottom is 2 and the sides are going to be 5, 5 each. Now I'm going to grab my fishing line and I'm going to pick up one gold bead, insert my fishing line into the 5th bead from the side, that is the bottom bead from the side down. Then I'm going to pick up one gold bead again and I'm going to insert it into that 2nd bead right there. I'm going to insert my fishing line. Please don't forget that the gold beads need to be 4 of them, so I'm picking up 2 gold beads there instead of 1, and I'm going to insert it into the 1st bead of the base. So the fishing line, I picked up 1 gold bead, inserted the fishing line into the last pearl bead of the side, picked up 2 gold beads and inserted the fishing line into the 1st pearl bead of the bottom. So guys, just watch very closely so you don't get confused, because I want to see you guys recreations of this bag, okay? Yeah, so I am going to pick up 1 pearl bead on my right fishing line, 1 pearl bead like so, 1 gold bead, 1 pearl bead again. Then on the other fishing line, I am going to pick up 1 gold bead, and we are going to cross both fishing lines with that 1 pearl bead right there. So we are just going to cross. Guys, please leave me comments down in the comment section if you don't understand anything. I reply to comments. So this is what we have right here. This is how it's supposed to look like. So like I said, gold beads are supposed to be 4. So with the fishing line on my right hand, I am going to pick up one gold bead. Then I am going to hold that in place. Make sure that your gold beads are always 4. Make sure that the gold beads are always 4, guys. Then I am going to pick up one gold bead on that fishing line on my left. Then I'm going to insert it. I already picked it up. I've just inserted it into the next pearl bead, that is the second pearl bead of the base. Then I am going to pick up 2 pearl beads with that same fishing line, and I'm going to insert it into the first pearl bead of the sides, like so, as you see me do right there. So this is what we are having right now. So we're almost getting to a circle of 4. We're just going to pick up one gold bead, one pearl bead, and we are going to cross. You pick up one gold bead on the other fishing line, then you cross. Guys, do not forget the gold beads. Do not forget the gold beads. I really hope this is making sense. As you can see, this is the sides. We are basically building up the sides, or should I say the corners, because I'm already calling the other part the sides. So with the fishing line on my left, I'm going to pick up one gold bead to complete that 4 gold that we see there. Then I'm just going to pick up one gold bead to secure it at once, so that I do not forget that I need to insert a gold bead. Then I'm going to pick up one pearl bead, one gold bead, one pearl bead again. Then I'm going to hold it, one gold bead, one pearl bead, one gold bead, one pearl bead, and I'm going to hold on to that pearl bead. Now I'm going to move to the other fishing line, which is a fishing line which moves into the previous beads. I'm going to pick up just one gold bead on that fishing line, and I'm going to cross with the pearl bead. So this is what it is looking like. As you can see, she's looking nice and cute already. So we have 3 gold beads there, so we need one gold bead to complete. So just take your fishing line on your right, sorry, and insert it into the previous pearl bead of the previous row. Then you're going to pick up one gold bead to secure it at once, so you don't forget. Then we are going to move into, we need two gold beads, because we have one gold bead actually, because you're going to see me remove that second gold bead that I just attached there, because it came out to be 5 instead of 4. Guys, make sure that your gold beads is 4. Make sure that your gold beads is 4, okay? So you're going to see me pull it, and as you can see right there, we had five gold beads, and I had to remove one of them. So guys, pay attention. I'm just showing you guys my mistakes, because you might probably make them as well. So guys, if you've reached this part of the video, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, click notification bell. Please tell me what you guys think, and share this video to someone who might need it. If you decide to recreate this bag, please tag me on my Instagram. I'm going to leave the link down in the description box. So we're just going to continue the same process until we have built up both sides of our bag like this. So this is what our bag is looking like. I know she's seeming a little bit weak, but we are going to take care of her, okay? We are going to take care of her. So when you're done with the fishing line on both sides of your bag, you are going to reinforce your bag, and this is how we are going to do this. When you have tied your fishing line, do not cut it off. Just move it until it gets to the first pearl bead of the side, the first pearl bead of the side. As you can see, I'm moving my fishing line to the first pearl bead of the side there. I'm going to move it until it comes out from that first pearl bead right there. So this is just a good way to reinforce your bag if it's weak, because we don't make weak bags here. So you can see me pulling my fishing line to the other side. So I'm going to pick up 5, or I picked up 3 gold beads, and I am going to insert those 3. I'm going to pull the 3 gold beads across until it gets to one of the 2 sides of the corner. I really hope that made sense. So I have inserted my fishing line into the corner bead, so the first pearl bead of the side and the first pearl bead of the corner. Then I'm just going to pull it down to where the fishing line was originally. Then I am going to tie it off again. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Repeat the same thing on each of the 4 sides of our bag. So I'm just going to bring my fishing line, make sure all of them are together. Then I'm going to tie it off in order to secure that movement that I just made. So basically what we are doing is making sure that the corners are looking nice and crisp, because now it's just looking like a wobbly sort of bag, and we don't do wobbly here, please. We don't do wobbly bags here, okay? So I'm just taking the other fishing line and I'm going to move it in the other direction. Since your fishing line is 2 sides, I'm going to move in the other direction like so. So I've just pulled my fishing line out of there. Now I insert my fishing line into the first gold bead of the side. Then I'm going to link it up with the first pearl bead, sorry, of the side. Then I'm going to link it up with the other pearl bead of the corner with 3 gold beads. So I've just put the 3 gold beads right there, and I'm inserting it into the other pearl bead from back to front. As you can see, this makes the corners to look more pronounced, and I'm going to just pull my fishing line until both of them meet up each other on one place, and I'm going to tie. I'm just going to let you guys watch, but please guys, leave me a comment down in the comment section telling me what you think. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also send me a white and gold heart to show me that you have watched the video until this stage. Yeah, so I'm just bringing the other fishing line to meet the other fishing line of the other side, and here I just try to tie it when the fishing lines haven't met, and I saw that the knot was going to be horrible, so I decided to make sure that all of them meet on one place. It's because I was trying not to put too much pressure on the gold beads because they're very small. There's a possibility of them snapping, they're going to break, so we need to be very, very careful when working with beads like this. Now if your fishing line, this is cheat number 2, or you can say trick number 2. If your fishing line refuses to pass through a smaller bead like so, all you need to do is to wrap it around the bead and make sure that the wrapping is being hid on the inside. As you can see, I'm really struggling to insert that fishing line into that gold bead, and it was resisting. So I'm going to show you that trick in the later part in the video, but that's just what you need to do. So I've just met with the other fishing line and I've tied it once, and this is the second tie right here. So make sure you tie her nice and tight, and as you can see, the form is already coming out. Our corners are looking nice and crisp. Now you're not going to cut your fishing line, you are going to further reinforce your bag. So I just cut my fishing line in a slanted method so that it can easily enter all the beads that it needs to enter. Now this is what you're going to do with your excess fishing line. You're going to move it around your back in a zigzag manner, so that it's going to help to reinforce the back. Do not cut off your excess fishing line. Make sure you move it around the back so your back becomes more firm. I'll leave that tutorial down in the description box. So we have our side 3 and 4. I've already done one handle, and I'm going to show you guys how to do, wow, I can't talk, how to do the second handle. So I am working on the second beads from the sides. Basically that first depression right there, you can go ahead and count, and I'm inserting my fishing line into the 2 gold beads coming out right there. Yeah, these are small pearl beads. They are being very stubborn for the fishing line to enter, so I just inserted the both ends of my fishing line into those 2 gold beads. And what I'm going to do is to pick up 2 gold beads on each side. I'm going to pick up 1 gold bead on the left fishing line, 1 gold bead on the right fishing line. Then I'm going to pick up another gold bead, and I'm going to insert both ends of the fishing line into that gold bead right there. So it's going to lock everything in place. Then depending on how long or short you want your handle to be, you're just going to alternating between pearl beads and gold beads, pearl beads and gold beads. So I had a total of 10 pearl beads. You can make the handle as long or as short as you want, but this just felt comfortable for me. Then I just did the reverse of what I did the other side, since I'd already locked it with 1 gold bead on both fishing lines. Make sure you lock both of them with 1 gold bead on both fishing lines first. Then you're going to pick up 1 gold bead on each of the fishing lines, like so. Then we are going to do the reverse. We're going to insert both of our fishing lines until it comes out of that big pearl bead right there. I'm going to repeat the same thing. So it's going to enter that gold bead, then it's going to enter that pearl bead right there. Yeah, so this is how your handle should be looking like right now. And I just went ahead to tie my bag twice. Remember to tie it twice is enough. Then I'm just going to tuck in my fishing line. Guys, if you end up with a long fishing line, don't ever cut it so fast. Make sure you tuck it in as many patterns as possible in your bag, so that your bag is going to be strong. You know, your bag needs to be strong in a way that if you're carrying this bag, somebody wants to steal from you. There's no way. There is no way. We make our beaded bags here strong. You are going to use this bag as a very nice chic bag and as a weapon. You will break a thief's head with it. Guys, I'm not encouraging violence, but you get my point. When your bag is seeming firm, it is looking better and more attractive. Seriously. But if you like your bag soft and, I don't know, squishy, you can go ahead and make it that way. It all depends on you. When you're done, you're simply going to cut off your fishing line and your bag is ready. Now with this bag, you can decide to put in a pouch or not. If you want to see a tutorial on how to do a handmade pouch, if you don't have a sewing machine, I'm going to leave the link down in the description box. And this is how our finished bag looks like. So I'm no model, so you guys should not judge me, but I use this one dress to advertise all 9 of the bags. All the tutorials are going to be on the channel. I'm going to link each of them down in the description box as I post them, so make sure you check them out and tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.